Hey Aries, so this is your Lenormand reading for, I'm just going to do it for July, okay? And it's really 3 to 6 months. So July to, you know, the end of the fall, beginning of the fall, sometime around there. All right, so let's get into like how it sandwiches in here. So we have love coming in as being like a big theme, an overall kind of encompassing theme of the next 3 to 6 months. This love is being seen out, so you might be changing status in relationship, whether you've been in a relationship already or have just entered one. Your status, your reputation out in the world in terms of your love life is changing. Excuse me. It's also very romantic with the moon and the heart card there. Now, I don't know. It's on the house of the coffin, right? So it could be that a love relationship has ended, but we'll get more into it. You get news about some sort of your reputation and love changing here. All right, and then what else is going on? So we have this Sun card, which is an awesome card, right? And there's some sort of realization, there's some sort of illumination about some sort of communication here. So somebody might tell you in a text message or tell you in some sort of love letter or writing of some kind that it also might be having to do with a divorce, right? Because we have a reputation changing here. In love that's ending, right, with the coffin there. We have the Sun card that's illuminating some sort of paperwork or communication, and that's also on the placement of the moon. So this is about reputation, this documentation. And right here, this deck has 38 cards. Traditional Lenormand decks have 36 cards. I love that because they give you 2 men cards and 2 women cards. So there's a lot more versatility. It's more human, to have like more options going on with the reading. But then you get 2 extra cards here, and I have an end of conflicts coming in with the coffin card and the whip being those 2 leftover cards. So I'm going to take that as like that maybe there's a divorce, maybe there's an end of a relationship, a separation going on that leads to a kind of peace. And I'm seeing that here, that like there's a peaceful ending to this here with a peaceful, the heart is about compassion and love and understanding, right, in terms of relationships, but it's also about what is the word I'm looking for? All right, we'll just let it go for now, and it'll come back to me. So so some relationship changes and ending in a romantic relationship, maybe starting a new relationship. Maybe these changes aren't just one phase of your relationship ending and another one beginning, and you getting a formal communication here. So it's an ending of conflict. Things are changing. Things are getting more peaceful. All right, what else? What else can I see? So if you are a man, you may be in a same-sex relationship or couple here, okay? Because they're very close by. But this also could be a friend here that you have. This friend, there's something about them that is kind of toxic, or that, kind of betrayal kind of energy, or there's something going on with them that is not so pleasant. If this is you here, because he's the first one that shows up. I'm seeing that right now, if you are this guy here, you're thinking about business. You might be getting a new car. You might be thinking about where you're going next, any kind of journey you want to go on, it could even be like a cruise here with this rider here. And there's just a lot of movement going on. It's new, something new that's going on. So there's some kind of journey that you're thinking about. In the future, this man may betray you. I don't know who this is. I'm potentially seeing that you're loyal to this person in business, maybe. This person might actually betray you, and it's a social setting or community. So it could be a work community or somebody who works with you that might be kind of crossing you, going behind your back in some sort of way. And I see this person as being like kind of, yeah, with the scythe here, next to the snake. This is a very sudden thing. It's very painful. It's backstabby, toxic. The book is also secrets, so this has been hidden. This is kind of a shady kind of deal. So if you are in a same-sex relationship with this person and you've been very loyal, this person may betray you. You might have to cut out some bullshit or secrets that are going on. Yeah, it's like you find out some information and you have to make a decision about something. But there is progress. There is this leads to an up level and more peace. So that might be what this ending of a relationship, this conflict is for somebody here. What else is going on with the men? In the past, you might have had to make a decision. This is also could be leading up into this, about some sort of progress, up-levelment. It could be even moving, or you might have moved in with this person. Let me see if the house is here. It's the ship, right? Yeah, the clover, unforeseen, confusion. Something is very muddled here. So you weren't sure what choice to make, or you weren't sure if it was a good idea or not. But then this happened, and it leads to a peaceful. It's like a peace in your heart kind of scenario. Relationship you can trust as well, because the lilies is the truth of the heart. Like, you're gonna understand what's going on with this person in this situation. You're gonna feel better about at least now knowing what happened, or what this person has been up to. What else? Yeah, there's like somebody's getting a new car, or there's something here about somebody thinking about getting a new car. All right, I'm going to go into the ladies because I'm not picking up anything else for the gents or people who identify with these cards. You just pick which one you think is best for you. So I have the lady here. In the past, she seemed very happy. She seemed like she had, she's looking towards the past too. A past relationship made her very happy. In her near future, she's got this kind of manipulative, sneaky kind of thing going on, maybe, because it's diagonal to the snake. It's still touching the snake. I don't know. It's like a sneaky kind of energy. Somebody could be writing to her, communicating with her in a manipulative way, or, you know, she sees things of the past being much happier than they maybe were. Yeah, the man with the gifts. A man gives her a gift, presents her with a ring of some kind. This could be if you're getting engaged to somebody. You might find or sneak. So if it isn't a sneaky situation or troubling in any way, you might sneak around and sleuth and find a receipt for something that leads you to know that you're being gifted from a man, some kind of relationship with this woman, and it could be this woman here. Or that somebody bought somebody jewelry or something. Aries. Yeah, so authority on the truth. You might have to talk to somebody in charge of something to get the truth on this situation, or go to somebody who's reputable in terms of this kind of partnership or dynamic with this woman or this couple or your partner. This is the media, and this is the government here. I don't know why. And in the middle, there's the dog, the loyalty. And it's on the fox, so it's very interesting. Every time I see this dog card, I think it is the fox card, but the fox card, as we said, is down here. It's like a little Red Riding Hood business. The dog card always reminds me of the fox card too. And he's got a ring. His bowl, it's a dish for his water, but it looks like a ring as well. So it's like trusting your instincts almost. Like what about what's going on in this situation. I'm going to start to read these lines here. So yeah, we had this confusion set in that was about where things were going in a certain situation, what we could call something, what we could name something. Couldn't put our finger on something because it was very confusing. Something was mysterious in a sort of way. This lady here, she might be, also, this might be the lady that I should have read for her. In the past, she might have been confused about how things were going in terms of her security and stability. And having to do with a house as well, because the key is right here too, next to the house placement. So, yeah, and this is at a distance, so maybe this person was confused about, you know, something to do with moving in together in a relationship. She might have had a hard time finding stability. Yeah, this is the key is her health of some kind of way. Her legacy, her health, something here that has been difficult for this woman in order to achieve stability, security, and maybe having a household or a home situation was because she was dealing with some health issues. It could have been mental health issues with the clouds card in the Clover area, or just didn't know where she was going to get the money for something as well. But there is news about some sort of reputation change, or news coming from somebody who, about somebody's reputation or gifts, talents, abilities, or something. So the clouds and the mountain card placement, or the mountain card and the clouds placement, excuse me. So that is, I'm thinking lofty. I'm thinking like this is like a very big goal that is hard to achieve or see the ability to reach the top of with that. And this could be that the mental health issues were actually causing a blockage for this woman to go forward in her pursuits of things. There was something going on with her that was bothering her in some sort of way and slowing her down and blocking her progress with something. But the solution here is her health. So maybe she's gotten her health in check or something. Birds, yeah. Communication. Now, this can be gossip, okay? It's a kind of a nervous, chaotic energy sometimes. It can be about watching somebody or having a close eye on somebody. The snake is kind of a charming card. It's a seductress card, so somebody could be voyeuristically attracted to somebody. It almost looks like somebody's staring at these two birds here, or that bird there. But there could be gossip about another woman's situation or something going on where somebody's just betraying and being a gossip queen and a backstabber. And that's going to be coming out, and maybe that's the reason why this relationship of any kind ends. Or maybe there's the solution is the family as well. The tree can be family. So that's right. So a block in communication. Somebody's not talking to somebody as well because the relationship has ended. I do think that there's still love there because the moon sandwiching and the heart That's a big romantic kind of vibe. All right, moving on to the next line. This is a new beginning, like I said, with some sort of journey, a new journey, a trip, a move of some kind. Yeah, and it's going to be fast. It might be sudden, sporadic. Yeah, it could be a gift, like you get a ticket to something, or they're like, oh, I have a cruise ticket, you want to go? It's tomorrow. Or, you know, something like that. So, could be 3 days, 3 months, like this happens. Then this, the whip, and the rider. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about this. Is like some people call their car their whip, you know? I just can't stop thinking that because it's like the old school car. The horse is the old school car, right? Yeah, so I just, something about a car or a trip on a physical boat of some kind or some kind of machinery where you're going somewhere quickly. This is also news coming about a fight or something, or tickets to a fight. It could be an actual, let me see. Oh, yeah, I don't know. So think about that. The tree. Birds live in trees, right? They live in trees. So this is about kind of nesting, getting comfy in something, getting a familiar place even, in terms of your health and your goals, something you're working on or you're building up towards, the health of something here. Could be, with the birds, it can be the eyes as well, so you might be working on your eye health there. Something about that. Glasses. The snake card can be a woman with brown hair or dark hair and glasses. I've heard that in other people who read the Lenormand. Tower. This is about the growth of some sort of business, a business that is expanding, but it's growing upward. Maybe you're moving up in a building somewhere. This can be about, growing up something. Yeah, new business of some kind. And with, I want to say this is the fox card all the time. It's the dog, though. It's about loyalty to what's been established, to this is like a bureaucracy thing, so being loyal to a company, somebody being a friend or being, it's almost sacrificing, you know. I don't have where's the cross card? Down here. Is it on the same line? Nope. Yeah, there's something about loyal to this business, trying to grow this business here. This also could be like news about that causes an argument about some kind of communication about some sort of growth or expansion or planting roots or getting settled in something. And this is, it is on the fox card though. Yeah, I feel like this is a new business that you're growing from the ground up, that you've built yourself or somebody you know that you're building this with them. It's maybe a family business as well. It could be like an optometry place, some kind of eye care, health of the eyes, or ear, nose, and throat kind of doctor clinic or something here about putting up some sort of business, new building. You might quickly change or like start a new, get offered something new to go and work at this place if you work in that kind of environment, or just might suddenly come to you. So this is, new beginnings in terms of this building or organization. This is also Where's the book? I'm still getting it. Yes. So this is also could be an institution of learning. So you could be just suddenly deciding to go to school and learn something new so you can work for yourself someday. Yeah, you're loyal to learning. You're very dedicated student with the dog and the fox position. And here we have the garden. So this is also about this kids playing on almost a playground here, but socializing and there's also this annoying kind of naggy, like it's draining, it's socially draining, or yeah, socializing is very draining at this time for you because you're starting this new thing and you might feel very socially drained because you have to put a little more energy into things. Maybe you're going to school and you got all these new people you're talking to and meeting, and just at the end of the day you're pretty burnt out. And that's also, you got to be careful about getting sick. Yeah, sickness that spreads. So in a community, yeah, this is like the authority of some sort of, it's like a, if I'm looking at this, it could be a daycare because I have the child here. People bring their kids there in order to like progress at this institution of learning and socializing with other children, and people get sick all the time. So if you have a kid in child care or something, Aries, you might want to up on the the hand sanitizer. I don't know. But yeah, it's like very mothering kind of, I feel like a lunch maid almost here, like, because it's the bear. The bear is about consuming, can be about consumption and food, and this is the garden's about like a community gathering. So this could be like a barbecue even. I don't have it would be the sun closer, right? But yeah, and the mice also take things. They eat things. They take things away. So yeah, and this is kind of, I think it might be growing into something that's so big. Maybe it's like a party or some kind of community thing that is becoming annoying. It's draining you in terms of like your ability to, because you have to watch all these kids or all these things going on and have all this social interaction that's exhausting. Next line. Crossroads, decisions about this gentleman, or this gentleman has a decision to make or has had to make a decision. It looks like he's offering some sort of cup, and this is not tarot. I try not to read it like that because that's not traditional. But I do, I have to like put in what I'm feeling, right? He's just like offering this guy who's got a tiger behind him. He's a little defensive, right? He's got a tiger behind him. This cup of love, and maybe it's like a mongoose. It's like an underestimating of something. Somebody is underestimating their opponent. This could be like some sort of someone trying to reconcile, someone being on the defense. I don't know if they're being, this is the lady, yeah. These two might be a couple, okay, in a relationship. This guy's getting wicked defensive about something. So maybe this guy and her actually together, they go together. The news here about an argument could be between these two men are arguing over this woman here. I don't know why that would be coming up. I don't really like relationship drama crap, but it is what it is, right? It happens. Yeah, I just can't, because this woman and this man are getting the news of a fight, or there's like understanding. Hi, baby. My little kid in Mexico. Go. So I don't know. Yeah, there's something here where this man meets this woman by this man, right? Because the lines meet up here. So this man is already connected to this woman. This man is coming in, and that's how this is going. But there's an underestimation here. Like, I feel like somebody is a big, bad mongoose, and he's going to eat the freaking snake. Like, they do. These little things, like, eat the whole cobra. So that's poisonous and scary as hell. So I don't know. I just feel like somebody's gonna get their butt whipped, maybe. And with that scythe there, that's like fighting. That's like kind of like dangerous, you know, with the snake and the scythe next to each other. Yeah, and it's like a betrayal within a social circle or setting. So something might happen where these two fight it out over this woman. I don't know. Yeah, something quickly comes in and cuts away. There's a cut to this betrayal of some kind. So there's something that's removed. Somebody is cut out of a social circle. Someone's caused some drama and they're being cut out of a social circle. Then the secrets, yeah. I feel like you have to choose a side with this situation. Like, you're going to have to choose between, do I go with this person or do I go with this person? Because you might be friends. You might be have been loyal to both of them. With the dog card here. Yeah. You were loyal to the fox. You were loyal to the one that was a little bit maybe shady or something. Or maybe you all went to school together. Or, yeah, you just considered yourselves friends and had a hobby and did a hobby together. And met up in a group setting. Well, this situation happens and there's some sort of falling out with that. These are painful secrets. Whatever this was, it was not. It might have been shocking and sudden, and obnoxious. Yeah, it's like difficult to hear, difficult to experience. Whatever this is, but in the end, there is progress. So somebody's overcoming some sort of draining situation, some sort of, you know, energetically draining, or some kind of sickness or some kind of issues having to do with their money, their time, their resources or something. Yeah, some sort of information or some sort of learning also can help someone progress with their whatever they're going through. Yeah, learning about health, learning about something to do with your health. And the progression here with some sort of disease of some kind or some sort of issue. And yeah, the truth of the heart, or the lilies I see as rebirth and healing as well. So there's like this healing of the heart here. This could be about physical health healing, or this could be about, because it does have sickness here, a sickness that is being healed or purified, right? This is also tension and anxiety too. It's like a irritation, right? Frustration. So frustrations in a relationship, the truth that is being communicated, and then that's like the moon card. This is like the reputation, the status of this relationship is now on paperwork. That's there. So you've been waiting for a long time, frustrated, and finally things do come along. You do get the title that you want, or, you know, whatever that is. All right, so last line here before we get to the bottom and the line of fate. So there is this happiness of the past. This woman is seeing an experience. Come on in, Sophia. I'm doing reading. Come on. Come on. Okay. So there is this woman here who is looking to the past. She was happier then. I feel like now she's trying to either, she might have a side hustle where she deals with bouquets or flowers. But I think that this man has been sneaking around. Maybe she finds a receipt of some kind, sneaking around for that, and realizes that this man is going to gift her a ring, or gave jewelry to maybe another woman. It doesn't have to necessarily be her. It could have been this woman over here. That's what these two might be fighting. See, he's gifting something. So if this is talking about this woman here, And this woman is this guy's girlfriend. This guy, this is his girlfriend. And now she's like underneath him, so that I read that like he's not aware necessarily of what's going on there. Okay. And so she was happier in the past. She was like very hopeful in the past, and now she's seeing that things are going in quite the different direction, that this woman right here might be, let's see if it goes, it's kind of, yeah, this woman is confused about something, about making a choice about something, or something unforeseen, something little trinket of some kind. I feel like she's holding it up here, even though it's a bird. It seems like there's something here. This is getting messy. It's getting real Jerry Springer up in this bitch. Okay, so the bouquet. Yeah, gift of a ring. And this is like, bears can be aggressive, right? I don't really have any troubling cards. Yes, I do. I have this scythe here and the snake here. And this is knighting. So the snake knighting the bear, that's a really pissed off, big bitch. So yeah, there's something here about that truth coming through, understanding the truth in a situation. It's also knighting the lily over here, and that lily landed on the heart, so the truth of the heart, somebody's true love, right? Understanding true love in a way that maybe it was a shocking realization about this piece of paper, that has something to say about something, some relationship status, okay? Now, it could be that receipt that's for the jewelry or the ring or the gift, or maybe it's a love letter, something that this man wants to give to this woman who could be younger than this woman that he's with. They met in the past, okay? This man is pissed because this is his girl here. True love falls with the relationship ends so true love can begin in some sort of way here. I don't know. A secrets that end in loss of some kind. The foundation of something, the structure of something. Yeah. What's lucky? There's a level up for somebody. Yeah. There's like a loss that ends up being it's a blessing in disguise. With these two here, you lose something to gain something. Your true love comes in with this lily on the heart card placement. This is also the Queen of Hearts, right? So, Queen of Hearts is the lady. She can be taken as an actual person in this situation. This person was in love with this guy where this relationship ended. He might be a little younger than her, might have been a little less mature than her. But then true love comes in the near future. And so that this frees her up to experience it. Or maybe this person matured down the line. Like, because the lilies is also about maturation. Getting older, more experienced. It's also about, it can be a career card as well, because it's about experience. Somebody who's a master of their trade. And I also see that here, being loyal to what you do as a side hustle in order to run a business as well. Because it's a passion. It's what you're truly passionate about in your life that also is coming through over here. Relationships. The woman of the past in a relationship situation has been quickly comes in and maybe reveals a secret, or there's a decision that comes in. There is some sort of gift of commitment that is, it's a big deal. It's somebody who's, it could be a mother's ring as well. So somebody might be giving their mother's wedding ring or their grandmother's wedding ring to, yeah, it could be grandmother with the lilies here. Also, there's a lot of, like, with the garden here, I don't know, social status upgrades. Somebody could be marrying for social status, or that just that's how it happened. This is about money as well. With the clover here, so it's like this paperwork that is green, right? This paperwork that is lucky. This is about money, and it's about the reputation that we have money, and it's being seen as having more money, more resources, more. Yeah. Yas. Okay, let's get to the line of the bottom line here. So this is like kind of like the underlying overall energy here. And then there's one that you can't, the line that will not change. So these things can change if people change where they're going, what their direction of things. There's lots of probability and divination. But this will not. This is kind of like the stead strong, like, part of it. So the fish. Fish is about abundance. But the cross is burden. So burdens that have to do with finances of some kind, sacrifices of finances of some kind. Okay. And this is involving the spreading of difficulty. So there's a lot of difficulty going on. But the star card is so positive in a lot of ways that I think it's like sacrifice for the greater good in some sort of sense, in order to achieve some kind of wish, goal, dream. But this is also connections to the afterlife as well, or connections to somebody who passed away. So this can be talking about an inheritance. And it can be talking about a house here because it ends on the house, okay? This relationship development might actually end up changing how someone receives some kind of abundance or some kind of thing. It could be about divorce, right? But the solution is the finances, right? So the key to the whole thing is about finances, right? Then we have it's a financial burden. It's a sacrifice of finances. It's like the answer is the money, but the burden is the money as well. The stars on the anchor, it's about a falling star, a shooting star, something that's bright, that shines, that also holds merit, that's secure, that's stable. You want something that's a wish fulfillment in a lot of ways, that helps you feel connected to the greater whole, right? That is, hopefully my headphones did not set the thing off. No, they did not. I hope this is working still and you can hear me and see the damn cards. Nope. There you go. Damn it. Okay. So something here about sacrificing money, but the answer is the whole solution to this thing is the money. And it has to do with the family. So it's family money. It's like, if I'm in love with this girl, but she's secure, she has to make the decision, right? She's confused about making a decision. She might have a reputation of being kind of out there, of being kind of aloof, and doesn't, it's like true love. A true love here connects. these two guys to this chick. But the true love is on the coffin. That's the ending. So she might be ending something with this guy, to be with this guy, because it's more secure. There's finances here. The betrayal. Oh, I don't know. The gift of the man is a burden that leaves her with a burden of finances. He doesn't have any money, maybe. Not that that matters, but like, I don't know. That's what's coming up with this line here. Yeah, security, being able to plant roots, feeling safe almost because of the dangers of the world and the, with the snake card falling there. The gift of this man would be sacrificing her stability, financial security. This is also career expansion here. So this is also spiritually being awoken as well, because it's like a growing out, an expanding out, becoming part of the greater with the stars card and being connected to things beyond our comprehension. And this is, about sacrifice, about pain. This can be about church too. I don't know what this, some kind of organization here that's spiritual in nature, but you needed the money to do it, to put it together. Yeah, it could be a church. It's a wedding, right? Because it's right near the ring. Stars. Long-term goals. What connects us to the future? What the way we see the future? I don't know. I feel like somebody's mother might be the one pushing something forward in terms of a marriage. She's knighting the snake and the lily. Betrayal of society. There's something here about betraying society and authority for your truth of some kind. And then there's this true love. The end of fighting in a relationship, an ending that is being fought over as well, that's creating a fight. All right, let's try to go down the fate line because I know it's getting long. So what can't be changed? There's some sort of goal, loyalty that is this friendship, this loyalty is a challenge. It's confusing, it's a challenge. You feel confused about this difficult loyalty that you have to somebody who might not be so honest or upfront. There's secrets that lead you to some sort of crossroads. A decision must be made. Responsibility of the truth. So somebody is feeling burdened by the truth here. And definitely burdened by the truth. And the family might be also, might have to sacrifice their family, might have to sacrifice their beliefs, their familial beliefs as well, because this could be about tradition. Yeah, the way we've done things, what we're told to do, and how we how we believe, what we have faith in. These are both, the cross is about faith, the star is about expansion, and there's a decision that needs to be made. It's between true love and whatever, security, or faith in the universe and trusting, the material world. There's something here about there being conflict over what you're loyal to, even what's truth for you, what's pure for you, what is real for you. But there's a responsibility to some sort of family dynamic or something like that. This is about moving homes as well. It might be painful. It might be a sacrifice. You might have to move homes here. But with the stork falling on the mice, I don't know. It's annoying, but it is an up level. You're going to be better off. And that is because of love here. Love ending. So this could be an ending of a relationship and beginning of another relationship, coming in very soon after or during, or no judgments. What's going to be the solution to the whole thing? Well, securing this a solution is family. I don't know, the challenges in terms of the way people think about things, loyalty to some kind of hobby or side hustle, or somebody could be acting like a dog with other women. Other women in the social circle. I don't know that this is like, this is just being honest. I feel like being true, being dedicated to what you've learned, who you are at a core level, your instincts, Yeah, there's like the solution for this the solution is a new business, a new family business that removes difficulties, removes blockages, removes everything. And it could also be in the city. So if you move to the city, things might get better. Yeah, loss of a business as well, because this is loss of a business. The solution to this loss of a business is this love of this woman, this commitment of this woman. Yeah, her expansion. She has faith in her expansion and her career, no matter what. So, like, if anything bad happens from the situation, this couple here ending, the couple, there's a betrayal within the couple. I believe it's this woman here is feeling betrayed because this man did something or this man did something. Yeah, he's in the past. He might be trying to come back to her, but she's already with somebody else. They're lined up here. You got this woman here. She's looking to happier times in the past too. This woman's looking up, but we don't have anything up here, so peace. The dove is peace as well. I feel like, a peaceful resolution to this whole situation is just going to be following your heart, what you feel is best for you. A struggle that is ending, or an ending of a struggle. So whatever has been going on is going to be clearing up. Things are going to be getting better. Friend groups might be a little bit draining at this time because this is also connected to the star, and the star's down here. So there's this draining. Yeah, it's like you're starting a new business, you're starting a new career, things are draining you. But there's progress. Like, even though there might be a relationship ending, there's progress in career and development. Luck is on your side. There's progress. And there's peace here, you know what I mean? And secrets. Yeah, there's lots of communication that's about secrets. Secrets or knowledge of a decision that needs to be made about some sort of reputation, some sort of acknowledgement or a letter. So you might be getting some sort of news that is the key to you might be getting some kind of inside scoop on something that you're about to receive and people aren't happy about it, or something here about that. I don't know. The fox, the snake, the tower, and the mountain. Somebody who is a little bit deceptive, manipulative in business is being blocked from being able to see what's going on with this couple. So yeah, there's something that we're trying to keep private here. There's something, a decision to go public or private with something. This could be about daycare as well. I don't know if you're running a daycare business. Yeah, realization. Like something small that leads to a big realization about something. That there's going to be progress with a situation or developments in a situation. All right, Aries, I really hope you liked your reading. Let me know if you like these Lenormand readings. I'll try to do them more often. All right, take care. Bye.